My dear. Tell me, where did you learn the art of mesmerizing people? It truly feels like a gift that only you possess. The way you move, the way you speak, the way your eyes light up when you're passionate about something, it's all so effortlessly enchanting. You don't even try, yet somehow, you hold people's attention as though they've been caught in a spell they never wish to break. You know, people talk about you a lot. I used to hear their words and brush them aside, thinking they were simply exaggerating, painting you in colors too bright to be real. But then I met you. I saw for myself what they meant, and suddenly, all those stories made sense. You truly are something extraordinary, someone who shines even when surrounded by the brightest stars. There's something about your presence that feels magical, almost otherworldly. You have this aura that fills any space with warmth and quiet strength. It's not loud or demanding, it's subtle, graceful, and deeply magnetic. People are drawn to you without even realizing why. You have the charm of an angel, the gentleness of a soft breeze, and the power to make even the most restless hearts feel calm. I've heard people say you're outspoken and opinionated, and honestly, I love that about you. It's rare to meet someone who isn't afraid to speak their mind with honesty and conviction. When I saw how strongly you stand by your beliefs, how fearlessly you defend what's right, I couldn't help but admire you even more. You don't let others define who you are or silence your voice, and that courage is something truly beautiful. You've faced things that could have broken many others, yet you emerged stronger, more grounded, and more self-assured. I can see that strength in the way you carry yourself, in the way your eyes refuse to back down when faced with challenge. You don't let people put you down, no matter how hard they try. You are not weak, far from it. You are a warrior wrapped in grace. I deeply admire your courage, your resilience, and your ability to keep moving forward even when the world tries to hold you back. I know it takes a lot to be that way. It takes scars, lessons, heartbreak, and an unyielding will to rise again. I've heard that you don't tolerate nonsense, and that your time is precious. You don't waste it on trivialities or meaningless chatter, and I respect that immensely. You understand the value of your energy, and you choose carefully where to spend it. There's something powerful about someone who knows their worth so deeply. They don't need validation or approval, they simply exist as they are, unapologetically. And that's exactly who you are, someone who refuses to be anyone but their truest self. People often describe you as hard on the outside but soft and caring on the inside, and I think that's one of your most fascinating qualities. You've built a strong exterior, not because you're cold or distant, but because life has taught you to protect your tenderness. Beneath that strong shell lives a heart full of kindness, love, and compassion, a heart that feels deeply but chooses carefully who gets to see it. You've had experiences that taught you to be cautious, that showed you how not everyone deserves your vulnerability. You've learned that trust is something sacred, something to be earned and not freely given. I know that you find it hard to trust people sometimes. You've seen what happens when you let the wrong ones in. You've learned that not everyone who smiles at you wishes you well. You've learned to listen not to words but to actions, and because of that, you've built invisible walls around your heart. You hate feeling vulnerable in front of others because vulnerability, for you, has often led to disappointment. You don't want your softness to be mistaken for weakness. And so, you protect it fiercely. Yet, deep down, I can tell that there's a part of you that longs to let someone in, a part that wishes someone could look past the walls and see the real you. Very few people truly know what you feel inside. You have mastered the art of keeping your emotions hidden behind that calm, composed exterior. You smile even when you're hurting, you laugh even when you're tired, and you carry your burdens quietly because you don't want to trouble anyone. You have two sides to your personality, one that the world sees, and one that belongs only to you. The one the world sees is confident, fearless, and self-sufficient. It's the version of you that says, "I'm fine even when you're not," the version that takes care of everyone else but forgets to take care of yourself. But then, there's the other side, the one that very few ever witness. It's tender, fragile, and beautifully human. It's the side that longs for understanding, for a love so genuine that it doesn't require explanations. This part of you wants to be loved deeply and passionately, to be seen without having to speak, to be held without having to ask. It's the part that dreams of being pursued, not because you need validation, but because you want to feel that someone is willing to make the effort, that someone sees your worth without you having to prove it. Inside you lives an inner child, a version of yourself that once believed in fairy tales, in laughter without reason, in love without fear. Somewhere along the way, that child got buried beneath responsibilities, heartbreak, and the weight of expectations. But she's still there, waiting patiently to be found again. You long to bring her back, to let her laugh freely, to let her run barefoot through the fields of your dreams. You crave a life filled with romance, joy, and serenity, a life shared with someone who truly understands you, someone who doesn't just want to share your smiles but is also willing to shoulder your sorrows. And yet, the world only sees the surface. You show them your strength, your confidence, your independence. You make it clear that you don't need anyone else, that you're perfectly capable of walking through life on your own. And while that's true, you can stand on your own, it doesn't mean you don't want someone beside you. The truth is, beneath that strong facade, there's a heart that simply longs to be hugged, to be told that it's okay to rest, that it's okay to let someone else take the lead for once. Everything I've said so far is what I've come to understand about you. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong, but this is how I see you, and it's impossible not to be in awe of you. You are so incredibly smart and talented. There is truly nothing you can't do once you decide to pursue it. You have this rare blend of intelligence and determination that makes success inevitable wherever you go. You mean the world to me, more than you probably realize. Each day I spend knowing you feels like a blessing, a new opportunity to learn something from your strength, your compassion, and your way of seeing the world. You have a light within you that never dims, even when the world tries to shadow it. You are brilliant, not just in mind, but in spirit. You are the strongest person I know. I've seen how you handle challenges, how you rise above pain, how you keep your head high even when everything seems to be falling apart. You possess a grace that most people can only dream of. Nobody, and I mean nobody, has the power to break you completely. Life may test you, but it can never defeat you, because your soul was built from resilience. I believe in you with all my heart. I believe in your dreams, in your strength, in your ability to create the life you desire. I am with you at every step, cheering for you, supporting you, loving you in silence and in words. You are never alone, not even for a single moment. When you feel lost, when you doubt yourself, remember that someone out there sees you for who you truly are, and that someone is me. I know there are moments when fear and negativity try to cloud your thoughts. You start to worry about the future, about whether things will work out, about whether you're doing enough. But I don't get lost in those fears, because I have seen how amazing you are. I know what you're capable of. I've witnessed your strength, your wisdom, your kindness, and I know that you are destined for great things. I am so proud of you, beyond what words can ever express. Everything you touch turns into something meaningful because your heart is always in the right place. Whatever challenges come your way, I know you'll face them with the same courage that has carried you this far. You will find victory. You will find peace. You will find the happiness you've always dreamed of, because someone as pure-hearted and determined as you deserves nothing less. You are an angel on this earth, and angels are meant to smile, to shine, and to be happy. So please, don't burden yourself too much with worries about the future. The future is unpredictable, it changes every single moment based on what we choose today. And knowing you, I trust that your choices will always lead you towards something beautiful. So breathe, my love. Let go of the tension that weighs on your shoulders. Trust the universe to guide you, because it always conspires in favor of hearts as genuine as yours. Everything will fall into place at the right time. You don't need to have all the answers right now. You don't need to know exactly how your story will unfold. Just keep doing what you do best, living with purpose, speaking your truth, and walking forward with that radiant confidence of yours. Life has a way of rewarding those who stay true to themselves, and I know that you, of all people, will find the happiness and peace you deserve. So, relax your mind. Don't let anxiety steal the joy of this moment. You are safe. You are loved. You are guided. You have nothing to fear, because everything that is meant for you will find its way to you. Trust that the universe has a beautiful plan, one that is unfolding even now in ways you can't yet see. I trust you. I trust your heart, your instincts, and your strength. You have already come so far, and I know that the best chapters of your life are still ahead. Just remember, no matter what happens, you are never alone. I am here, always believing in you, always proud of you, always loving you for exactly who you are. You are my muse, my inspiration, my peace, and my pride. The world is brighter because you exist in it, and I feel endlessly blessed that I get to walk beside you, even if only for a while. So, my dear, keep shining, keep dreaming, and never doubt the magic that lives within you. Because you, yes, you, are the kind of miracle that happens once in a lifetime.